The HOA president, Linda, towed my vintage Chevy pickup because she called it an eyesore and a stain on the neighborhood. She didn't even pretend to be polite about it. "Alex," she said, staring me straight in the eyes, "this is a respectable community, not a junkyard. Get a better car or get out." That truck was a 1985 Chevy, faded paint, rusted fenders, stubborn engine. To anyone else, it looked tired. To me, it was my grandfather's hands. His stories, his weekends in the driveway teaching me how to turn a wrench. I rebuilt that engine bolt by bolt. It ran better than half the cars on the street. Linda didn't care. Every morning, I found a pink violation notice slapped under the wiper. Violation of Section 4. Remove immediately. I went to the HOA board meeting. I brought documents, registration, insurance, proof it ran perfectly. She didn't even look at them. Then last Tuesday, I came home from a double shift and my driveway was empty. No truck. I didn't go inside. I went straight to Linda's house and pounded on her door. She opened it holding a glass of wine, smiling like she'd already won. "Oh, Alex," she said sweetly. "I had that scrap metal towed. It's at the impound downtown. $500 plus storage." Then she leaned closer and whispered, "And if you bring it back, I'll tow it again. And again. Until you give up." That night, I sat at my kitchen table staring at the towing notice. I wasn't going to pay it. Not yet. Linda wanted something solid, something respectable, so I gave her exactly that. I spent 3 days buried in federal transportation law and HOA bylaws. And that's when I found the loophole, one so clean it felt illegal. Historical military vehicles. As long as the weapons are deactivated, civilians can legally own them. Turn signals, mirrors, rubber tires, fully street legal. And my HOA bylaws? They banned commercial vehicles, RVs, boats. They said nothing about armored personnel carriers. I bought one. A 20-ton, 6-wheel tactical transport from a government surplus auction. Bulletproof glass. Tires taller than Linda. 40,000 pounds of steel history. When the flatbed delivered it Saturday morning, the entire street shook. Car alarms chirped. Coffee mugs rattled. I backed it into my driveway inch by inch. Linda came running out in her bathrobe, screaming like the sky was falling. "You brought a tank into my subdivision?" Police showed up. They checked everything. Legal, registered, insured. Linda turned red with rage and called a tow company anyway. The tow driver took one look and laughed until Linda waved her checkbook. Chains tightened. Engines screamed. The tank didn't move. The tow truck did. Its front wheels lifted off the ground like slow motion. Then crash. Suspension blown. Tow driver furious. Linda silent. And that's when the real twist happened. Because on Monday morning, Linda didn't come outside to glare at the tank. She came outside to read a letter taped to her door. The same letter every house got. See, while Linda was obsessed with control, she forgot one thing. HOA presidents are elected, and bylaws allow special meetings, if enough homeowners sign. Turns out, half the neighborhood hated her just as much as I did. The pink notes, the fines, the threats. The tank didn't just scare her. It united everyone else. By Friday, Linda was voted out. Her replacement shook my hand and said, "About your Chevy, bring it home. We'll waive the fines." I paid the impound fee, brought my grandfather's truck back, and parked it right beside the armored transport. The tank, it's gone now. Donated to a veterans museum downtown. But every time Linda drives past the neighborhood, she no longer controls. She sees my Chevy sitting proudly in the driveway. And she remembers the lesson she never expected to learn. You don't win by bullying an engineer. You lose by underestimating one.